Good morning everyone. In this class we are going to discuss about some important terms or concept relating to our urban morphologies. For example, peri-urban areas, rural urban fringes, suburbs, ring towns and satellite towns. First of all, what cities are living organisms. Okay, they are dynamic, not static maps. Okay, they are not stable. They are changing accordingly with times. Okay, the core concept is urban areas expand, transform and interact with surrounding rural regions. New spatial forms emerge at the edges as a result of this continuous flux. Okay, key drivers of this growth means growth of cities, population dynamics, natural increases and migration from rural areas, economic shifts like industrialization and globalization, then physical enablers, infrastructure development, for example, routes and transports. Okay, these changing urban forms represent the critical interface where the city consumes the countryside. Okay, the pressures driving outward expansion, urban sprawl, the uncontrollable outward expansion of city boundaries. Rising land prices, high cost in the center push residents and business to the periphery. Transportation, highways and metro rails make distance manageable. Industrial decentralization, factories shifting to outskirts to find space and lower cost. Population pressure, overcrowding in the core city necessitates a release value. Okay, these are some pressure conditions for expansion of urban cities towards the rural areas. Okay, zone 1, the rural urban fringe, the messy middle where city and county collide. Definition of this rural urban fringe: it is a transition zone between the city and the countryside. Okay, transition zone. Suppose this is a city and this is a rural area or countryside. This is the rural urban fringe area. The transition zone between the city and the countryside where rural and urban features coexist. Okay, the characteristics in this area, the both characteristics of rural area or characteristics from urban area coexist. Key characteristics of this region: land use, a mix of agriculture, housing and small industries. Development, rapid land conversion and unplanned development. Then mobility, high population mobility with the informal settlements. Strategic role acts as a buffer and an early indicator of urban expansion. Okay, for example, fringe areas around Guwahati, Delhi or Bengaluru. Then concept 2, peri-urban areas. Okay, zone 2, peri-urban areas. Definition: what is it? Okay, zones outside formal city boundaries but strongly influenced by urban processes. Okay, broader and more dynamic than the fringe. Characterized by weak governance, planning deficit and land conflicts. Okay, these are some characteristics of this region: weak governance, planning deficit and land conflict. The physical transformation features industrial corridors and real estate expansion, major infrastructure, for example, highways and airports, and key issues: loss of agricultural land and water stress and soil inequality. For example, National Capital Region, NCR or Hyderabad outskirts. Okay, this is the rural area, transition, and this is the peri-urban area. Then zone 3, the suburbs, the residential retreat. Residential areas on the outskirts functionally connected to the core city. Okay, it's functionally connected with the core city center. And the value proposition: planned housing, cleaner environment and lower density. Okay, population density is lower and cleaner environment and proper planning, housing and settlement. Then process: suburbanization, the flight of population from the core. Types of suburbs: residential, housing focused, industrial, factory focused and mixed housing plus services focused. Okay, these are 3 types of suburb: residential, industrial and mixed. For example, Salt Lake City in Kolkata and Noida in Delhi NCR. Then ring town. Okay, definition: settlements forming a circular pattern around a major city defined by transport infrastructure. Then primary enabler: ring routes and highway connectivity. This is a ring route. This is the ring route, the city center. Function: decongestion, industrial relocation and transport nodes. Real world example: the ring structure around Delhi, Gurugram, Faridabad and Ghaziabad. Then the zone 5, satellite towns, the independent orbit. This is the metro city and two-way economic and population exchange occurs between these two areas. This is a satellite town. Definition: planned towns near a major city but possessing their own economic base. There has own economic base. The crucial distinction: unlike suburbs, satellite towns are economically self-contained. Okay, this is economically self-contained. And the strategic goal: regional balance and population distribution. For example, Navi Mumbai, Maharashtra, and Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Okay, this is a new form of towns, but it has both way economic and population exchange between the satellite town and metro city. This is the comparative analysis distinguishing the morphologies, features, real urban fringe, peri-urban, suburb, satellite town, and ring town. Okay, in terms of planning: real urban fringe unplanned, peri-urban semi-planned, suburb planned, satellite town highly planned, and ring town planned. Independence: real urban fringe low, peri-urban low, suburb low, and satellite town and ring town high and medium accordingly. Then in terms of land use: real urban fringe has mixed land use, peri-urban has rapid sense land use pattern, suburb has residential land use mainly, then satellite town has mixed and structured land use pattern, and ring town has mixed land use pattern. Then in terms of economic base: real urban fringe real plus urban, peri-urban transitional, suburb city development, city dependent, satellite town independent, and ring town transport linked. Then locations: real urban fringe city edge, peri-urban outer zone, suburb outskirts, satellite town near metro, and ring town circular pattern. Okay, these are distinct comparative analysis between all 5 types of city urban morphologies: real urban fringe, peri-urban, suburb, satellite town, and ring town. Then the mechanics of change: drivers and enablers. The drivers are population pressure and industrial decentralization. The enablers: metro, rail, highways, and ship land. The resulting from highways plus open land is equal to peri-urban corridors. Okay, both highway and open lands creates peri-urban corridors. Then ring routes and transportation hubs creates ring towns. City congestion and planning creates satellite towns, and housing demand and commutability leads to formation of suburbs. Okay, the impact balance: progress versus degradation. The benefit: decongestion, relief for overcrowded city cores, housing, improved availability and living standards, development, expansion of regional infrastructure. These are advantages of these urban morphologies. Then cost: these are some disadvantages like ecology: loss of fertile farmland and water stress, sprawl, traffic congestion, and environmental degradation, inequality, displacement, and creation of slums. Urban expansion solves density issues but creates environmental and social challenges. Case studies in Indian subcontinent, in Indian urban landscape. For example, Delhi NCR, the ultimate hybrid, demonstrates ring town satellites, Noida, and massive peri-urban swells. Mumbai satellite success: Navi Mumbai and Thane acting as planned relief values. Bengaluru, the tech corridor, peri-urban expansion driven predominantly by IT, that is information and technology infrastructure. Then Guwahati, fringe expansion, growth moving towards Sonapur and Azara. Okay, strategic implications for urban geography: infrastructure planning, anticipating where routes, utilities, and transits are needed. Next, environmental protection, mitigation the degradation inherent and in fringe expansion. Migration management, handling the flow of people from rural to urban areas. Sustainable development, ensuring growth does not destroy the supporting ecosystem. Understanding changing urban forms is not just academic, it is a tool for management. Okay, this is a summary of this class. Peri-urban areas, fringes, suburbs, and satellite towns are reflections of the dynamic nature of cities. They show how urbanization reshapes in landscapes, economies, and societies beyond traditional boundaries. The imperative: proper planning is essential to ensure sustainable growth, balanced regional development, and environmental protection. The city is not just a place but a process. Okay, this is the top 3 takeaways. Independence matters. Suburbs depends on city. Satellite towns are economic engines of their own. Then fringe is a buffer. The real urban fringe is a chaotic but necessary transition zone characterized by mixed use. Then planning is critical. Without governance, peri-urban expansion leads to environmental degradation and inequality. Okay, this is the short of this class. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any doubt and query, just let me know in my comment section. Thanks for watching. Thank you.